Good morning, everyone. This is Ruth Mission Abuan, your senior vlogger. I tackle all possible issues of today and even that of yesterday and tomorrow, as long as it is worth knowing and sharing. If you did not subscribe to this channel yet, please do subscribe now and click the bell button to keep updated of new videos in case I cannot send the link promptly. Like, and you may leave a comment or a message as I gladly acknowledge and welcome all sorts of interests. These past few days, we had been busy preparing for the blessing and the supposedly cutting of the ribbon of the school. We had been busy painting the classrooms, making tarpaulins and signage, making invitations and advertisements, putting some finishing touches, when suddenly, surge of coronavirus pandemic made an impact to declare ECQ to whole of North Cotabato and a complete lockdown during Sundays. This means there will be no movement during Sundays and minimal movement from May 30, 2021 to June 30, 2021. This also means cancellation of our scheduled programs due on June 8. While there is no way to tell exactly what is the economic damage of COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic will be, there is widespread agreement among economists that it will have severe negative impacts on both local and global economy. The economic damage caused by the COVID-19 pandemic is largely driven by a fall in demand, meaning that there are less consumers willing to purchase the goods and services available in local and global market due to the uncertainties of events. This dynamic can clearly be seen in heavily affected industries such as travel and tourism. To slow the spread of the virus, local and national restrictions have been implemented. Even countries have placed restrictions on movements and many people could not travel. Social events and holidays are no longer possible. Most companies reduce employment to make up for lost revenue. The worry is that this will create a downward economic spiral when these newly unemployed workers can no longer afford to purchase as many goods and services as before. This dynamic makes the economists contemplate whether COVID-19 pandemic could lead to a global recession on the scale of Great Depression. Anyways, despite the clear danger in the economy, there are also reasons to be hopeful that worst-case scenario can be avoided. Governments have learned from previous crises that the effects of a demand-driven recession can be countered with government spending. Consequently, many governments are increasing their provision of monetary welfare to citizens and ensuring businesses have access to funds needed to keep their staff at least employed throughout the pandemic. Also, a crisis-induced movement to online activities, working from home and purchasing goods online can be observed. It gives an opportunity for IT solution providers and courier business to increase their market shares. Finally, there is the fact that the crisis may have a clear end date when all restrictions can be lifted. This seems to be possible when the majority of the global population is vaccinated against COVID-19. Let me end my vlog with a prayer of hope for a future fully recovered from the pandemic. God bless everyone, and this had been Ruth Mission Abuan, your senior vlogger.